And we are live from Bali, beautiful Bali and the lighthouse. Welcome to Startup Grind. We're tuning in to Global Pitch Battle. My name is Prem Sangeet.
My name is Andrea Variale. Thank you so much for coming. I introduce Startup Grind. This is the guy, not me.
We are all the family around the world. Startup Grind is one of the world's largest communities. We've been going on for a decade or more. We have about 600 cities, 5 million entrepreneurs in the platform. And what we're doing to kick off this new year, by the way, Happy New Year to everybody. Uh, yeah, we want to do something very special, to do a global pitch with as many startups as possible. So we had thousands and thousands of startups applying for over 30, almost 40 countries. And tonight, we're very honored to be in Bali at the Lighthouse Studio to present top 10 startups from Indonesia and Bali. Some of them are tuning in online later on. And we have some beautiful audience here in the room with us. And I would just like to invite to the stage Das, who's going to tell us more about this beautiful place that is hosting us.
Thank you. Originally, Monty was supposed to be here talking to you tonight, but he's unwell and not quite as pretty as him, but I think you're going to have to put up with me. Lighthouse Studios in Bali is your premier podcast place to come. For those that are doing podcast workshops, you name it, we have a full production house here. We can do all your editing, anything that you need, we can provide for you. Also, as most of you have been downstairs, we have a fantastic cafe and a co-working area, which is really amazing, because the creativity that goes on in this place with the minds that are up here and the other people that come and work, it's a really amazing feeling. You know, you really get inspired here. We also have meeting rooms, and if you are coming to Bali, we would love to see you. Come here and see us at Lighthouse Studios Bali. Look us up on Instagram, lighthouse.studios.bali, and I'll hold it back to you. Enjoy.
Thank you so much, Das. So you heard it, Lighthouse Studios Bali. Andrea, you want to tell us more about our values and things that we really cherish?
Believe it? Yes. So we believe in help others before yourself, make friends, not contact, and give, don't take. That's why we became the largest community of startup in the world. And we really do love what we do. We don't do this for money. We do this for serving, which a consequence of serving others will always create value in our life. Yeah, that's my
Amazing. And if you want to find us, you can join our WhatsApp group here in Bali, or join our mailing list, which is startupgrind.com/Bali. And then you can receive some good perks from our partners, or stay up to date with our free events and then other offerings that we are giving away. Our idea is to educate every single entrepreneur on the planet and to support them. What else should I say about this clicker? Okay, I just want to mention a few things about the prices here in Bali. So we have about 10 startups pitching. So the main price is that the winner is going to have a full access and then the tickets to our global Startup Grind conference in San Francisco, which is like a really a special place with tens of thousands of people. It's all the best founders, best investors are there. So one of you guys gonna walk away with a ticket tonight. We also have a one-to-one mentoring session for the winner. We have an interesting offer from our partner Google Cloud. So if you're eligible, all runners up will get some Google Cloud credits, and they're very generous here in Indonesia. They offer quite a lot. So if you're eligible, if your digital product you're using cloud, you might get up to $300,000 worth of Google Cloud credits. And of course, our partner here, Lighthouse, is offering for the winner a 2-hour session with multi-cameras production of your podcast or whatever you want to film here, worth of 3 million rupiah almost. So it's really, really good. And we have many other perks that you'll receive in our goodie bag. So thank you for applying. And I just want to mention the global prize. How it's going to work is we're going to have a semi-final after this one. There's just going to be a semi-final about the APEC area and about the Middle East, and we had the other two in America and Europe. So basically, a lot of judges going to vote in the next week or so. And one of your pitches, if you go through, when you go through and win this one, you're going to enter the semi-final, and then we're going to go into the final, and then the runners up and then the winners, they get even more prizes, which is really, really exciting. So should we get into it, Andrea?
Should we, guys? Why don't you connect with the person beside you that you didn't meet yet, just to introduce yourself and make it a bit more.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Thank you for bringing that up. One thing in Startup Grind is that we connect with people. A lot of things is to do with the networking. So we tend to network before the event starts, and also after the event. We want to make sure that you guys network properly. So when you come at 6 o'clock, for example, to every Startup Grind event, it's most likely that you're going to network for some time before we start. And it also ends up, and this is the beauty of it, really, that you connect with people around you.
So you guys, you're gonna have a time after the pitch. You can have a time to actually really connect and explain who you are. Also, because most of you guys are pitching, so after this pitching session, we can go downstairs and continue this beautiful value of connect. Make friends, not contact.
Okay, welcome. Okay, I would like to invite the first pitch, Bonsai.
Well, hello everyone. First of all, I've been in bed for the last week, so I'm super excited. I have a lot of energy. I had a concussion, so this morning we removed the stitches. So forgive me the old deck, but I'm gonna compete fairly because that's what I do. So today I have a few things for you, a quick pitch and then a demo. And to start, I have a question for you. Who's an investor in the audience? Who founders? Awesome. And now I assume many of you worked at least at the one workplace before? Yes? Do you recall reading boring manuals or ineffective training? Well, unfortunately, 88% of people experience an exact same pain, and that leads to poor culture, high turnover, and losses in revenue absolutely every day. Why do I know? Because I've been leading learning and development teams for the past decade in Canada, in Fortune 500 companies and in small startups. And that's exactly where I got absolutely tired of working seamlessly day and night to create one good training. And by the time we out was that training, people leave because it took too long, costed too much, and many companies cannot afford it. So today, I'm thrilled to introduce you Bonsai AI, first video course creator that allows you to create any type of training course for any audience in more than 29 languages in literally 15 minutes. So we optimize training creation 50 times. Imagine 50 times faster, hundreds of $1,000s cheaper, and literally available for everyone. So market is exploding. We literally target right now many companies, B2B companies. We had extreme interest from Fortune 500 companies in the last in bunch of conferences in last year. That being said, we have a new two categories. One is consultants. So people who constantly create courses for other companies need to create them faster. So there are a new target audience. And then One more coming, and that's kind of why I'm in Bali, is influencers, trainers, coaches that do individual training courses. And so that being said, our market is massive. We're super excited about it. Our go-to-market strategy has 3 stages. Right now, we work with businesses. We entering our second phase where we're gonna work with groups of businesses. So that meaning venture studios with all of their startups, or maybe groups of companies. So depending what kind of group you have, we might have a better deal for you. We are interested in IPO or being acquired at some point by a company, for example, like LinkedIn. Our B2B subscription model is simple and easy to understand. And obviously, we're adding something very, very cool. So most companies like ours would charge you for learners. So imagine you're selling courses, you sold it, and you need to pay for every single learner. That's something that we're eliminating. So now we're becoming very, very, very accessible to little companies, to little trainers, little coaches, somebody who's just starting. And I think today, for me, it's more than important because the reason why I had a concussion, I fell off the bike. And the reason I fell off the bike, because the company that I was learning with, right, didn't do a proper training. They didn't do a proper training because obviously language barriers, cost of it. And then imagine now Bonsai can help even local founders with a little training that will not cost them a lot. It literally will be something extremely affordable. And people like me might not wake up in the hospital with memory loss. So that being said, I'm actually very happy about that. I'm gonna switch to a demo because we're kind of running late. Oh, well, I guess before the demo, I'm actually super happy because we're still at the MVP stage. My company is less than a year. We successfully in the middle of our fundraise, we've raised more than 50% of $500,000. So we just basically closed 200K from another investor, and I'm super proud of it. That followed after an amazing year of achievements. So I won a pitch competition in New York City during Tech Week. We also we also been accepted to NVIDIA Inception program, which also led to $35,000 from Amazon for AWS credits. We also been nominated, and we made it to top 100 AI startups in Canada last year. And I'm running on the last few seconds, so a bunch of other things happening. We are right around the corner to receive phenomenal grant from government of Italy. That being said, I'll be very happy to connect with you on LinkedIn, share with you a demo how we work, and discuss any potential collaborations. Thrilled to be here, happy to help little businesses as well as massive ones to really provide education that makes people happy. That's Bonsai.
Amazing, right on time, Olia. Do we have any questions for Olia?
I love questions.
Okay, Andrea.
I just want to understand about Italy. So Italy is, if you get a grant from Italy, you are amazing.
I'm on it. Okay, so I believe as a founder, I might be a bit of a crazy founder, but I do believe in magic in the world. And there have been a lot of magic in the last year. And I found that where you put a lot of your time in, sometimes it doesn't pay off, but it comes back totally randomly from another place. So I've been working with Deloitte for quite some time on basically launching our software for Deloitte in Canada. And somehow stars aligned, and somebody in Deloitte Canada had somebody who been working with the government of Italy on the grants for AI, and they really liked our concept, and we're really on the last edge. And so the grant is actually €1 million. So that's why I'm not raising a lot, and super excited about it. Yes.
Perfect.
Thank you. More questions?
Any other questions?
My memory came back, if anything.
That's good.
Yes.
It's good. All because you used Bonsai to recover from that concussion, right?
Kind of, yeah. I didn't remember anything, and doctor was saying, and I just saw the logo, but I couldn't explain what that means. Now I know.
So you're actually using AI. It's not just the hype, but you've been using it for some time already. And have you seen more interest in the usage of your clients and in partners and investors?
Yeah, so we have massive lineups. Every single conference we go to, no matter which type of industry, literally line up because people hate boring manuals and people do have this problem. So people reach out nonstop. We have constant reach out on the website. That being said, some people still go through a longer process when it comes to validation, but we've launched a 6 paid POC. Some of them are big banks like Morgan Stanley. We've had shipping companies. We've had consulting companies, and there is great companies coming on board as well this year.
Amazing, congrats. Please give it
Thanks.
up for Olia from Bonsai.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And the next up, we have Easy Breezy.
Thank you. Hi everyone, I'm Ash, and there's a reason why I'm holding this helmet. Hopefully everyone wears a helmet and they've worn it on the way here today. Good, well done. So I've got a love-hate relationship with Bali, and I think everyone does. So we all love the weather, we think it's amazing, but we hate the traffic. And who wears a helmet and super sweaty? Put your hand up. And who wishes that Bali wasn't as congested and didn't have smoky lorries on the road for you to breathe it in? Put your hands up. Okay, cool. Well, this is a solution for you. Oh, not working. Is it down? Yes. It's okay. Okay, so that's the agenda. I know I've not got much time, so yeah, the introduction, I'll give you a bit of that anyway. Okay, so we've got polluted roads and it's dirty, and it's across most of Southeast Asia and a lot of the world, to be honest. People make bad decisions when they're stressed because you want to overtake the lorries or the cars or the scooters. And obviously it's hot, sweating, uncomfortable, especially when you go on a night out and you've got your makeup on and it's melting off. So I'm also trying to come up with a solution for that as well. And then, yeah, for me, myself, it was health issues. I go to the gym, but at the same time, I'm going to the gym behind these lorries, which then obviously the health benefits I'm not getting from driving on the roads. So the innovation solution is an air-conditioned system for the helmet, which will attach to pretty much any helmet. And I'm in the prototype stages at the moment. So cooling the head, cools the body. It's compatible with all helmets. And I'm using a filtration system and a cooling system that runs off 12 volts. So it'll attach to any scooter or bike. And there's no extra weight. That's the beauty of it. So yeah, we're using a HEPA filter, which is used for COVID. But you can also use different filters as well. So it's going to be a replaceable filter. And it's a 2-stage system. So there's going to be one for big particles and then going through, which is washable. And then the second stage is one that you replace. The cooling unit is a Peltier system, which runs off 12 volts. It's going to be affordable. So I'm aiming for around 150 to 200 pounds. And it's quick release system. So when you're driving, if you crash or you fall off, it's magnetically coupled to your helmet. So it'll just come off. And so you don't need to use it all of the time. So when you want to use it, when you get into the traffic, you can use it, or when you get into the countryside, you don't need to use it. Okay, so going on to the size of the market. So there's 700 million motorcyclists worldwide. This is actually conservative because it's potentially up to 1 billion. And there's 6 million helmets that were sold in 2023. And I'm going to aim for 5% of the market, which is 3.5 million. There's other future markets that I can go into because it's a system with a tube. So I actually spoke to a gentleman the other day that knows a guy who's in charge of the line, the construction line in Saudi Arabia. And he's saying that all his workers are getting overheated. So if I can put this into a backpack with a 12-volt battery, which is easily done, then they will put a large order in. And I actually spoke to a guy downstairs, and he's producing electric scooters that are fully encased, and his aircon system is too expensive and it's not efficient enough. So I'm going to be working with people like this. So also rooftop tents, normal tents, construction workers, which I've just gone over, So yeah, and into the defense. So yeah, the business model. So we're going to start off with starting on Kickstarter. So at the moment, I'm going to get a prototype. People will be able to test it, give me the feedback, and then go on to Kickstarter, and then it'll be direct sales through websites, AWS, and helmet manufacturers worldwide. And then the exit strategy is going to be, because I've just got a patent actually. I've got patent pending. The exit strategy is going to be selling to the likes of Honda or Yamaha. So it's a unique selling point for their bikes. Okay, so the competition. So there's an Indian company that makes a small unit, which is about £50. This actually is an aircon. It uses water vapor. So it cools you down, but it's not that good. It's also big and bulky on the front of your helmet. And then up to your right-hand side, so obviously this is increasing price. You got the £4,000 unit. This is in the race industry. And then there's a helmet company as well. And then, like I say, I'm bringing it down to £150, but it also produces high cooling and high filtration.
1 minute.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, financial projections. So I'm looking at £350,000 in sales. Well, no, profit, sorry, in the first year. Second year, 750, then up to 2 million, 5, and then 10. So the way that I'm going to do that, I'm working. So 2 months ago, I was in China, told them about the projections. They can do the manufacturing. I've got costs, and obviously as the manufacturing increases, then the margin also increases as well. And yeah, meet the team, which is just me at the moment. Potentially looking for a CMO, sorry. Yeah, any questions?
Are you looking also for investors, or?
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Amazing invention, by the way, really much needed in Bali. So are you looking for investors as well, or CTO, or?
So at the moment, I don't necessarily need investors. But so I was working as a contractor. I designed machines and automation as a consultant, and the job that I was working for that finished in December. So now I can skyrocket easy breezy, and if I get investors that are willing to talk, then I could potentially take them on. Yeah.
Amazing. Any questions? No. Who would like to have a helmet that has a? All of you. Okay, good.
Okay, well, you can get my details anyway and drop us an email.
Okay.
And I'll give you my Instagram later as well.
Okay, thank you so much, Ash. Give it up. Easy breezy. Okay.
Any potential CMO in the room?
Okay, next one. Fabrizio.
Hi, everyone. So I'm going to present you my AI startup, another AI startup. There's many of them these days. And so I've been working over the last year and a half on an AI platform specifically for coaches, consultants, and educators. And I'm just going to read it out. It's like best describes what the platform is. Rise is an AI platform designed to empower coaches, consultants, mentors, and educators by integrating human-in-the-loop AI. Rising enhances client support for personalized AI assistance, driving accountability and offering continuous support, unlocking new AI-powered business opportunities while keeping human expertise in the loop. And the human expertise in the loop is a big part. Like there was just the CEO of Salesforce who just gave an interview just, I think, yesterday or the day before. And it was very interesting. He talked about there's a lot of things happening with AI and AI agents, and the idea to automate everything and replace humans. But he said that he is seeing that what he's seeing is coming, and what is also Salesforce is doing with their clients and customers, is that the AI supports the human. The AI is not there to replace the human, to take them away, but to make their life easier, to make them more productive, and to make them more, just make it possible for them to achieve more. So, and the problem and the opportunity. So if you work as a coach or a consultant, scaling is a big problem. So if you do one-on-one work, there's only so much time you have. So it's a time-based work. So you can maybe do 20, 30 clients, or you can do group calls, because there's just a limit. And there's also a limit in terms of like how well you can support clients. Whenever you're not with the client, they can text you, but there's a limit also in terms of like how much they can evolve, because our human brains work by repetition. Like that's just part of our biology. And then another problem right now is the AI disruption, that there is many companies pushing for replacing coaches, consultants with AI-only solutions. And the idea that Riseo offers, or the solution that Riseo pushes to offers, is the expansion of, so you have a coaching consulting business, you still work with people one-on-one, but the AI can take care of all of the boring tasks. It can just, so it makes it possible for you to explore new business models, where, for example, before you maybe gave 3 or 4 sessions in a month, maybe now just 1 session a month, and the AI takes care of more of the like low-hanging work. And the enhanced client support is another big one, where we're working on a system that the AI can check in with the clients by themselves and give them push notifications. Say like, hey, did you do your homework? Hey, did you do the exercise? So it's really like an accountability partner. And then the third point, which I already partially mentioned, empower, not replace humans, that the system is really, the idea is like, hey, it creates an option where a coach or consultant can lower their prices or explore new pricing models by just lowering the amount they put in personally, and let AI take care of some of the other work. Okay, time is running out. The market opportunity, yeah, it's massive. There is about 6.2 billion with a continuous growth rate of about 17% just for coaching, and the AI-driven market for education is about 4.9 billion. So the serviceable market area is about 10 to 20 billion. And as a startup, like possible achievable rate market capture is about 1%, which would put Riseo at about 100 to 200 million in yearly revenue with conservative estimates. And the business model, it's a software as a service platform with $20 to $500 in monthly subscription. And I will skip the competitors because the time is running out. And so where we are right now is we launched a private preview of the platform, meaning that so the platform is live, it's working, and we're working with early adapters and businesses to shape the future rollout of the platform. So we're targeting about a soft launch about the end of Q1. And so we have like 3 amazing partners we're working with right now, and we also secured a network of about 1,000 coaches that we can target once the platform is ready to go, or fully market ready. And the go-to-market strategy is use the existing networks for the public launch. And then the big thing is we are working on establishing partnerships with other coaches and consultants to basically have a good network effect once we are fully ready. And as mentioned, the roadmap. So we're currently in the private preview. The public launch targeted about Q1, end of Q1. So we want to onboard about 500 users, and which would give us a minimum revenue of about 50 to 250K. And then in a growth stage, the idea is to reach about 1,000 customers. And once we get close to that deal, once you get close to that number, one of the next stages would be to do a priced round. Yeah, this is the team. We still have, oh, we are already over time. Yeah, so this is me. This is Bogat, my co-founder. Prem, everybody knows. And these other beautiful gentlemen are coaches and consultants that have incredible businesses that I'm working with right now to help them and use them as early adapters and clients. The ask, I'm looking for about 150,000 in pre-seed. I'm not, as I'm already over time, that's it from my side. Thank you, everybody.
Any question in the room?
Thank you. I think we have an opportunity to connect on the
Yes.
partnership. We can talk
Yes.
about that later. That being said, I have a few questions. So the first one would be, what's your target market geographically?
It's worldwide, so there's no limitations.
So how do you deal with languages?
I handled it already out of the box.
Okay, cool. And
So I mean, if you look at, so the platform at the moment is doing text and voice-based interactions, and voice-based we can already support about 32 languages, and then the base AI models. So I'm not building the AIs myself. It's not a multi-million dollar startup, but I'm using foundational models that I built on top of, and most of them already support all of the major languages.
cool. Sorry, I'm taking over. I have a bunch of questions. Who's on the team consultant? Is anyone with the background of consulting?
Consulting, not yet.
Okay.
You want to come on board?
No, I was just curious kind of where the idea came from. So I assume
The idea comes from me and my business partner have been engaged in self-development for a long time. I originally have a background in physics. I'm a graduated physicist and been doing software development for the last 6 years. But I've been all my life engaged in in self-development. And that's where the idea came from, that we saw an opportunity to do something positive with AI, where we think we can really help to lower the access barrier for personal development, that it could do something really good in the world.
Awesome. And my last question is, I wasn't really clear on your dates of the launch. Obviously, you're in private, you have some numbers to achieve, but how aggressive is your go-to-market strategy?
So at the moment, the main thing is to do platform refinement. I'm looking into hiring a first external developer. So far, I've developed everything by myself. And so we're looking into hiring somebody within the next, hopefully 2-3 weeks. And then again, the idea is, about a soft launch end of Q1. So Q1 plus maybe another month. We need to see how far we get through the feedback and the refinements.
Got it. Cool. Congrats.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
Thank you so much, Sebastian. And next one, we have Bridge 23. Who am I?
Okay, hello, my name is Konstantin. I'm CEO of Bridge 23. It's a little bit old version, our pitch deck. Right now in Bridge 23, we fix problem what I think anyone in this room have WhatsApp, Telegram, Notion, and you have hundreds, thousands unreadable message. Yeah, and also for AI, I mean, our AI agent connect to your different sources. I mean, to the WhatsApp, to Telegram groups, work groups, Slack, Discord, I mean, anyway. And he take like not taker in the meeting, and he make summary. He study what happened in this group, and he start act like your junior manager after he grow to the middle, after he grow to the senior. And this is clear AI agent which can create doing task and execute task, analyze it, recognize it, and fix what he can do later. And we make it pretty easy to the messenger. You don't need specific task, you don't need specific app like because now I have 11 messenger. This includes the cloud, OpenAI, XAI. I mean, it's a lot. Yeah, and in our app, you're just going to Telegram bot right now is live, and the next integration is the Notion, the WhatsApp, and Slack. Yeah, and you can just send him message, "Hello, Prometheus," and he start conversation with you. After you can add them to the group and easy manage inside Telegram mini app or in web version, and you can set up the task, get summary what he thinking about you because you speak with them. He summarize your conversation, group conversation. Yeah, and next step, your agent start grow. He start understand what's happened, and your agent can start train different agents. Was for example, you have B2B problem, you want to sell some stuff to the Danone or Coca-Cola, but you can connect directly with the top manager or something like this. But if they have agent, your agent can connect with them and better understand what problems they have. Because in our group, he understands a lot of bad conversation between developers, and he said, guys, please, if you have trouble, don't try to fix it by yourself. Just ask as a CTO or CEO, and we help to fix. Yeah, and this is provide also a new economic opportunity in age of AI. Because in my mind, is AI is not about Terminator or global revolution. It's more about wealth. Where we can meditate in Bali, and our AI agent will work with information, and we need just provide the correct data. Because it's a big problem. What we fixed before, to pivot before, is what we don't have data for train LLM models. We already use anything what we can to use. And next source of data is Optimus and Tesla. Now we hope the Prometheus can provide as a clear how people connect together, what his study is, because physical data is not real data. I mean, it's not useful for our relationship. Yeah, and also in our part, key features is like your agent can make direct payments in any marketplace, like you can sign up to the Amazon, and he can order something for you. He can directly pay to different agent. Yeah, we make money on any transaction. I mean, between agent to agent, we take fee for 20% for when they share data. Like it can be 5 cents, it can be $1. It's not pretty important because agent need a lot of data for better understand what's happened. Else, the subscription, what live right now is for personal agents. On you is in ChatGPT, you pay $20. In our beta version, you pay just for message like 1 cent. One message, and if you don't use it, you can sell your credits and take anything. In our target audience is also a little bit. The tech enthusiast is a tech team, startup team who need better conversation, but you don't want to spend money to the project manager, for example, product or project manager, Scrum Master, because Prometheus do it pretty well, and he don't sleep, he don't eat, and he all time thinking how he can do better work in this group. Yeah, else is a small businesses like any consulting, personal QL. For example, my wife nutritionist, and he use them. He speak anything. Or I going to New York, they have a lot of nutrition, and why they don't help? I not understand. You go to any market, to any shop in Indonesia, we should order is so far. Yeah, and he create post content for YouTube or for something like this, and this pretty easy because he know your lifestyle. Yeah, and our competitors right now is like the ChatGPT. I mean, not OpenAI. Don't put it. I mean, application ChatGPT or Anthropic, because you can connect directly in WhatsApp or in the Telegram. It's pretty easy. And focus on personalization. And also our team is like I am and CTO and our Pavel Ni and Maurizio. We are pioneering in as a big company before, like Stripe. And I forget this healthcare program as a Maurizio, as I integrate the early AI adoption is like for support and chat. This is start from chatbots. Now we're more close to the AGI. Yeah, our roadmap, our agent already live. Now we connect to the cross-message integrations, the Notion integration, Jira integration is to take more interface where you can check mind of your agent, because we understand what in setting in ChatGPT is not understandable. I mean, for me, I understand what's happened in the playground, but we make like Notion, you just going and see to do, in progress, done, need more info, and some notes. Like it's crazy chat about meme coins. I don't use it yet. Now we don't work with crypto community. Yeah, and yeah, B2B launch is also already live. A little bit faster, what do you think before? Yeah, and next we run the chat credits marketplace. Yeah, and you can scan QR code and you can already use the Prometheus. As a Centurion agent is also coming soon. Thank you.
Any question from the room?
Sorry?
Where does the blockchain part come in?
He whole work in blockchain. I mean, we use internet computer is direct storage. What's your agent is like one container, and just you have direct access. And for payment, we use also USDC. Free pivot before we build expense tracker, what you can upload your receipts and your agent remember all your purchase. And after he can go to the marketplace and order something from your purchase, and he should have money for any payment. Sorry?
He said he's building on ICP, Internet Computer Protocol.
This is Internet Computer right now, iExec, Base, and TON. This is for blockchain.
I love questions. My first question, do you have paid POCs?
Sorry?
Paid proof of concepts or paid clients?
Yes, we already have. I don't show it yet because I more clearly show it a few months later. Yeah, but we earned first $1,000.
Who is the client? Like, I mean, is it a
now
corporation?
Now total we have. He work in 200 groups in Telegram. It's like near 15,000 people, I think, totally where he managed it. I mean, yeah, and this is community is the first, and the personal blogs, like what I told as a nutritionist trainer, or some guys for the ChatGPT is looking so hard, but when it's work directly, just to send message to the channel, it's pretty easy. And the working group, much part is like work group, like I see name of chat like sell cars from Korea, and yeah, I don't know what they're doing, but I just know the name of his group. Yeah,
Okay.
and some is like just like what you add them, and this is working group.
Okay, so the reason I'm asking, and I think a bunch of AI founders will resonate with this, basically pricing becomes a new challenge when you come with AI startup, because obviously we pay for usage, where now we cannot charge the same way, right? That being said, you have to compete with big companies like Slack, who has free subscriptions, WhatsApp, who has free subscriptions, Telegram, who has free subscriptions. And so where I'm coming with this, I'm beyond frustrated with tons of messages everywhere, and it has been 10 years. I feel overwhelmed by it. But I'm still not sure if I would personally pay for something like this all the time, right? So how are you planning to compete with big brands that you trying to replace?
I have answer. Yeah, because we have as a few PhD in our team, and is our next step. I mean, currently tested is a small fine-tuned model. What we don't now we use OpenAI, yes, but when we compute 10,000 message per week in the beta, because we think is a 200. I mean, no, we don't think not a lot of people start use it, but when we see was a 10,000 message, I think a lot. And from my card is a $200 to the OpenAI, yeah. And now we try faster fix this issue with small fine-tuned model. What we use like Llama 2 billion parameter. It's pretty small model, but when your model train or your chat history or your purchase history, I mean, because before I do expense tracker, I know as well. And you don't need for fix your real issue with customer support, for example. You need just as a directly fine-tuned model. And this is cost like 0.1 cent. I mean, it's so cheaper. Is a hosting is a big price, but in this case, we have so low price, and for $10 or paid just for usage is kind of pretty cool, because our main point for revenue is agent-to-agent economy. When the agents share data with different agent is our main goal.
Okay, so just so I summarize that I get it right, you still charge the user who use it or agent who use it for either usage or subscription. So you're not doing like, let's say YouTube, right? Free YouTube, but then you charge for the ads. So your strategy is still to charge the user.
You have first 100 message free.
Okay.
And after you start, pay for any message.
Got it.
And else enterprise, because we're still working on the cost, we need to clarify it, because, for example, if you record audio message or video message, because, you know, maybe a circle message video in the WhatsApp and Telegram is more expensive. But so a lot of people like record to our agent video, and he answer also video. And yeah, and in this case, like this is 1 cent for message is not cover our cost. Yeah, but general is text message is pretty cheap, and any small fine-tuned model can use it. Yeah, and we plan use it just for chat credits, like chat credits. What you have?
Got it.
Chat credits, yeah. And
Awesome. Thank you. Congrats.
Give it up for Bridge 23. Thank you so much. Next up, we have what do we have here? We have Guru.
Hi guys. Cool. Thank you. Hi. Before I start, I want to ask a question. Who here ever heard of doom scrolling or brain rot? Yep. Okay. Thank you. So here's the problem. Our digital habits is very bad right now. We spend more than 3 hours a day doom scrolling on consuming content, and then our attention span are uh, shrinking very fast right now. And most of us have done mindless scrolling without even realizing it. And most of the content we watch totally forgettable, and that leads to zero knowledge retention. Meet Guru. Think of it like TikTok combined with Duolingo, but for edutainment. So it's an app that aims to solve the knowledge retention problem, and it helps delivers endless educational and informational short form contents. So here's the magic. We watch short form videos, short form contents on any topics that we want. And then we take interactive quizzes on that specific videos we just watched, thus helping us to retain that knowledge. And then we gain we grow together with a character that will be personalized by us. Here's the market. So global ad tech market is around 146 billion, projected to reach 549 billion by 2033. In Indonesia alone, it's around 906 million in 2022, projected to reach 1.8 billion by 2027. Our starting spot is 1% of Indonesian edutainment app target audience. It's around 2.4 million users. So Indonesia have around 240 million students and working professionals, productive age professionals. Guru is not just an app, it's a learning ecosystem. We are powered by community created contents, and it will be moderated, so there will be no distracting content. And then we can take interactive quizzes to lock in our learning, and we grow together and be inspired by our personalized character. So hi, I'm Tom, and there are 3 stories that I would like to share why I am creating Guru. So first, my own struggle with doom scrolling, hours spent, zero knowledge gain. Second, a story that went viral in Indonesia, where teachers just earn $15 a month. Incredible educators struggling to make ends meet. And third, a personal heartbreaking moment for me, seeing a young child with her mom selling food by the street, where her mom is focusing and busy selling food. She was watching content, spending time in social media rather than utilizing that time to learn something new. The video doesn't play? Okay. Okay, so I'll just explain a little bit about the app. First, when users download the Guru, they will be greeted by an onboarding screen where they can select their interests and then choose their character. After that, they will be greeted by TikTok-like video feed, infinite scroll, where they will watch educational edutainment videos based on the interest they selected before. After that, at each video, there will be a button to go to the interactive quiz part of the video. So the video will be created by the content creator themselves. So maybe it's a topic on physics, on chemistry or something, or even content creating, marketing and anything. And the quizzes will be related to that video topic. We are keeping it simple. So we are taking freemium subscription model, free access for everyone with advertisements. Premium access of just $1 a month will unlock add free experiences, exclusive quizzes, extra rewards, etc. Our other revenue streams include advertisements, which is promoted advertisements by businesses, so they can promote their products, services on our platform, which will be utilized as well for when user wants to watch ads to revive, power ups, get bonuses, and etc. like games. We are adopting multi-channel marketing strategy. We will start with door-to-door school and universities visits and partnership with content creators, teachers, institutions, and eventually corporate and government partnerships. We'll also start digital marketing, including content marketing, and then advertisements targeting educational video. So I conceptualized this idea in October 2024, and currently I have one school partner that want to try and implement this system in their school. So Guru tries to be a platform that serves interactive learning experiences, broad and multi-subject knowledge explorations, and we hope to be a unique blend of edutainment, interactivity, and gamification. Guru, where every scroll becomes a step in your learning journey. Join our waitlist. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Any questions? Yes.
Hello. This is like TikTok, but with learning video, right?
Yes.
Nice. No question.
So technically, it's not a learning video. Everyone can upload any video they want, but it has to be edutainment and provide value to the user. There will be no like pranks, useless contents. I don't know, but it has to provide a value to the user.
Yeah, I think it sounds like a very good idea because I'm a big doom scroller
Thank
myself. And but one thing that I'm seeing, like I would love to see myself using this, but then there is one part of my brain that tells me that like education is boring, and then I'm going to slip back into YouTube and TikTok and all that. Like,
Yes.
and maybe a little bit because I already have all my YouTube creators,
Algorithm and
all of that. Like, is there some way you can tap into that? Like, in a way, you're doing with content creation, or you're collaborating with content creators.
Yeah.
But could I also? Yeah, I don't know what I'm asking, but maybe you see what I mean. How can you make sure that you can trick my brain so that it wants to be educated?
Yes. How do we switch people's behavior from TikTok and everything else to Guru? It's gonna be hard. Like entertainment will always win the battle from education, I think. So with this, I hope to have like motivations and engaging content so that they pull in the users. So one of the reasons this has gamification part, Duolingo is very famous for its gamification. So one of the features that is lovable by everyone is streaks. The concept of streaks, where you take a quiz every day and you'll keep that quiz, that streak, sorry. So we'll implement all the gamification model into learning. That's one of the solution we will try to for that problem. Thank you.
What's the business model?
Yeah, so it's freemium. First, it's freemium for the users, right? And the other part is it's like TikTok, so where everyone or every business can promote their products, videos on our platform.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
Perfect.
Sorry, after that question, I like Tommy, right?
Yes.
honestly, in 3 months, this is impressive. So I just
Thank
want to
you.
congratulate you to start.
Thank you.
Not only was the idea of everything how you thought of it, I'm in education space, so gamification is very well thought of, and how to monetize it too. Kudos to you on that. I understood everything except one thing. I want to understand better who and how creating the content on the platform, because obviously it takes time to create the content.
Yep. So we will try to have creator fund, like similar to TikTok. So that's the one question that is very big for our platform. Why do content creators want to create content on our platform where they can earn money from Instagram, YouTube, and everything? So we will target to have a creator fund ourselves for the content creators. And starting off, we will use the current content that content creators already have, where they already posted in TikTok, Instagram, and everything. We just want them to repost it on our platform to start. And one of the vision for this application is to help Indonesians, worldwide teachers to create contents, to help them earn more than they're currently earning.
Okay, awesome. So now, just so I'm clear, so the platform is still it's edutech, so it's still for schools and universities. Somewhat.
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah.
Starting. Okay. So for schools and universities, it's very important because I saw your topics, right? Biology, chemistry, things like that. It's not topic of how to create a TikTok, right? You have to really know chemistry. So is there going to be like a validation, or are you kind of still going through that stuff?
Yeah, I'm still going through the moderation stage and then the fact checking stage and how to do that. Yeah, good question. This platform I aims to be for everyone, not just schools. But starting off, to validate this idea, it's easier to go to schools and get 200 people to try the app rather than just promoting it by itself.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Amazing. Next up, we have. We have Compact. Please welcome Compact. Just please stay in this. Try to be here, and you can find.
Can I also stand here? Like here.
Just within here.
Oh, so
because
just,
that's where the
okay,
camera-
I come here. By the way, I will record my pitch for myself with the classes. So it will be blinking, but nothing is going on. So you can watch the slides and listen to me. And you will show me the time, right? Okay.
We want the video after, yeah?
Okay. Hello, my name is Kaisa Hansen. I am the CEO and co-founder of Compact, and we help companies act sustainably. Imagine that you are a CEO of a bank with 100,000 employees. How are you going to get them all aligned with the new ESG and sustainability regulations? Seems like a mission impossible. Most companies have set ambitious goals to become climate neutral by 20, 30, or 50. But as you see, most of them don't know where to start or what to do. Well, we have a solution. We have built a piece of software that can be easily integrated in your company's communication tools like Slack or Microsoft Teams. And it only takes a few clicks, and all of your employees, be it 100 or 100,000, will have our solution in the palm of their hands. Employees will talk to our virtual sustainability coach and form new habits. They will receive weekly topics, facts, challenges, and they can also track their progress. Your employees will start forming new habits day by day. For example, teaching to single-use cups, using the train instead of the car, sending an email instead of a Zoom meeting, stop printing, maybe choosing plant-based sometimes, and so on. Even if only 10% of your employees will actually implement these habits, the impact created will be enormous. Imagine all the CO2, resources, and money saved. Our solution is backed by behavioral science, and it's proven to be 7 times more efficient and cheaper than other solutions out there. We have done 10 pilot projects and signed 10 LOIs. We have also been approached by 20 plus companies, meaning that we have 500,000 plus users in the pipeline, and companies include multinationals like Accenture and Deloitte. Remember this bank that I was talking about in the beginning? Well, it actually exists. It's one of the biggest banks in Scandinavia, and we are proud to announce that we signed an agreement to serve 3,000 of their employees. We have received interest from different companies like banks, financial institutions, and telecom IT companies, and it's easy for us to scale to our customers' international branches. For example, Swedbank has offices in Europe, Africa, and in the US. We offer a B2B subscription model targeting medium to large companies. In order to scale and expand to new markets, we are raising an investment of 1 million euros. We have a team of highly skilled professionals. I have 10 plus years of experience in sustainable business, innovation, and circular economy. We have won several startup competitions in Estonia, Finland, and in the US. We have received international recognition, and we also participated in the Estonian Shark Tank and other accelerators. This is Compact. We help companies act sustainably. My name is Kaisa Hansen. Thank you.
Any question in the room? I have one. Okay. So the valuation of the company, if you're raising 1 million, how much is it?
We are actually, this is our first round, but we are aiming high because the product is ready.
Okay. So how much do you give away for 1 million?
25%.
Okay. Yeah. It's a suggestion, right? Because we are here to help each other.
Yeah.
I think the valuation is a bit higher right now because it's a seed funding, right? So you don't have paying customers. So you should reduce your valuation because you are saying that your company is like 10 million right now.
Yeah, we have the first customer.
It's paying already?
Yeah, it's a contract and they will pay money.
Okay. Okay. All right. Any other questions?
Thank you so much. Yeah.
By the way, one other thing that I want to cooperate with local schools here because the other idea, like we can sell it to companies, but as a social part, I want to give it for schools to use it for free. So if you have any contacts with schools in Bali and also in India or in general in Asia, then you can let me know.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So we're going to have more time during the networking session, straight after the pitches, to connect and to help each other. Any other pitches tonight here in the room? Anybody else here to present? No? Okay, then we're going to move to 3 pitches that are pitching from Jakarta, I believe. We're going to do this with online, and we're just going to bring bring to the screen so you can hear and see what's happening. Just a second. We're just gonna do this slightly differently. Okay. This.
Hello? Please let me know if you can hear and see me.
We can hear you and see you. Please present your presentation. You have
Right.
5.
Yeah, I was not expecting to share my screen, so I actually did not prepare anything. Well, I did.
That's okay.
It was not for sharing the screen, so instead I'll talk. Hope that's okay. A little bit about myself. So my name is Bogdan Ekifor, and I've been coming into Indonesia since 2019, when I was the CTO of a large VC with a proprietary software in financial technology. And since my first trip here, I had certain disappointments with local banks, and also I've seen a lot of missed potential. And that is why BNF3 Technologies was invented. That's what gave its birth. So BNF3 wallet is the first blockchain-powered crypto-to-QR payments solution in Southeast Asia. We aim to bridge the gap between digital assets and real-world transactions, trying to offer a very easy way to make everyday purchases using your cryptocurrency. Our vision is not limited there. We are also heavily focused on gamify and setting a new standard for blockchain interactions. The problem in Asia is that there are yearly $212 billion traded on blockchain. And also, there is a very rapid curious market growth of $1.3 trillion across Asia. And gamify has a potential of $35 billion. All of those are completely untapped. With BNF3, we enable users to make crypto to curious payments directly, legally and securely, using our patented technology. Our wallet, sorry, is there a problem with the video? Okay. Our wallet will also launch the very first, sorry, I just noticed in the comments that there is a problem with the video.
We cannot see your video, but maybe you can share your screen.
I am trying to. I'm not sure exactly what's the problem. I'll just continue and hopefully we'll solve it as we go. On my side, it seems to be working. On my side, I can see myself and it's working properly on my side. So to continue, our wallet will also launch the very first crypto debit card in phase 2. We are currently in partnership with Bank of Singapore, and we also are in final discussions, which will materialize in the next 2 weeks, with MasterCard and the Bank of South Korea. So we are legally compliant. We have CADIN, Chamber of Commerce support, and OJCADI, this financial authority, full support. We own the technology, we own the patent that covers this 1.3 trillion market. And we are charging a very small 1% fee, while with competitors meaning off-ramping solutions, just taking out your Ethereum and putting it into your bank account, the cost can go to 4-5% if you're in third world countries such as Indonesia, Malaysia. We are also the only gamify solution allowed on Google Play Store with prize pools, which is a 35 billion industry. And all of this is currently happening on shady websites where your money can disappear instantly. We are the only ones actually allowed to do it on Google Play Store. And we also have a social economic factor. We basically can facilitate remote work for people in Philippines, in Thailand, in Indonesia, where the banks are not part of the IBAN SWIFT agreement, so they cannot actually legally acquire a salary working remotely for a company in Europe. They will have problems with paying their taxes. If you get your salary through BNF3 wallet, then all is covered. As final statements, we are now in negotiations with Telekom Indonesia for a partnership. We have a partnership with Mercurium. We won Hatcher 100 Top 1 startup for 2024. We are a Google startups company. We have 5 Google engineers on our team, and our CFO has spent 7 years as the director of Wells Fargo Bank. In total, we have over 20 years in financial technology and over 10 years managing businesses in Asia. And our numbers, we are looking at a profit for year 1 of $80 million with 0.2 penetration of the market. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Bogdan. Really appreciate your sharing. Let me just go to the stage and then see if anybody from our audience have any questions. Anybody from our audience have any questions for Bogdan? Not really. I guess you did a really amazing job, Bogdan, with presenting. I hope that many people heard your pitch and will tune in to the next online presenter. So thank you so much, Bogdan.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, hello, Edgy.
Hello.
Please
Okay.
feel free to present.
Okay.
See, yes.
Yeah, okay. Can I ready to get display our presentation? Okay. Okay. My name is Eli Henry Cek. So I'm founder of PT Global KP Indonesia. We live our company at Batam, Riau Island, Indonesia. Okay. We have bodyguard, budidaya magot, from waste to sustainable food security. More than 735 million people are equivalent to 9 to 10% of the world population are starving. While 1/3 of human food source are just waste, more than 1.3 million tons of human food source are waste every year. If convert to currency, we experience economic losses 1 trillion US dollar. This big problem contributes 10% of global emission, which result in our land being damaged, carbon emission soaring, and future food security being threatened. And this PT Global KP Indonesia here, we give of solution. We create from waste to sustainable food security. We create from waste to feed animal and organic fertilizer. And from BSF maggot, 1 kilogram BSF maggot, we can reduce food waste 3 kilograms. And this project development, we currently produce 1.5 million metric ton of maggot and 750 kilogram of fertilizer. And we need grow up, scale up our product. And in global, 195.4 million need of fertilizer and 20.7 million ton every year need of animal feed. And these opportunities need about feed animal and organic fertilizer. And this business model, we produce food waste, we create animal feed and organic fertilizer. We sell to farmer and livestock farmer. And this our finance, we create to 30% of profit and ROI 82% in 3 to 5 years. And this our sorry. Okay, in this our roadmap and milestone and offering solution the urgency of problem, implementation of circular economy, and this business we have recognized from the community in International Trade Center. And this our team, I am CEO and founder, and come on, we create from healthy nature and back to healthy nature. Please eliminate waste, and we create to healthy nature and back to healthy nature. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you, Ajif. So I guess anybody in the audience have any questions maybe to add?
Yeah, any question?
See any questions at the moment?
It's not. Yeah, because my business different our friend. I am focused to eliminate waste and environment and eliminate greenhouse gas emission. This big problem in the world, in my country too.
Amazing. Thank you so much for doing.
Thank you so much. Bye.
And we'll stay in touch. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Okay, amazing. So that was all our pitches for tonight. We had few people more, but somehow along the way they just disappeared. Let's just come back to our main presentation. So we had a little thought about all these amazing pitches. Andre, why don't you come here and join me on the stage? These are the kind of one of the most important and most hard moments to kind of figure out who is the winner, what's happening. Yeah.
Actually, let's win all together.
Okay, let's do that.
So
Let's do that.
what can we learn from the pitches that were in this room, right? Because everything happened for a reason, and I felt that there is a connection between all the pitches, even the helmet, right? So what was the connection that you felt into all these pitches? The one in the room. Any words?
Anyone? Impact. Okay.
Yes. Any
Else?
other word?
One word. You can use one word. Ed tech, education technology. AI, that's a good one. A lot of it. Innovation. Sustainability, very good. With purpose.
Human intelligence. So the way I saw it, it was funny because she started to create an AI to help educator to create fast pitches, right? Fast courses. And then you came with your helmet to keep the brain cool, right? Right? And then he was trying to, he's actually doing AI for coaches, right? And then he's educating AI agent. So it's all about human evolution. So what we need to preserve, it's the human intelligence before the AI. And he also, Guru, for example, also, it's the same concept. But the most important thing we don't have to forget, which is my passion, we also need to make more kids, right? Because that's human intelligence.
If you didn't know, Andrea is a father of two, all born in Bali in a natural way. Yeah.
That's why we came in Bali. Actually, my wife was looking for a best place to give a birth in a gentle way, and the eye said Bali. That's why we
And in a way, we are giving birth to something here. This winner is going to represent Bali globally, in with thousands of other different startups and many countries. And we're going to send this person tonight to San Francisco in April, and to introduce to the world of investors and opportunities. In some countries, there is different ways of voting. Sometimes there are judges. Sometimes there's community vote.
we use the AI.
We used AI tonight to, based on your pitches and application, we used AI to understand what would be most probable and best for one of you to kind of present us in the wild world. But having said that, it's not, we're all winners. You're all going to get some really good goodies. We're all going to stay in touch, and we're all going to be supported. But there is one person who we would like to invite to the stage now. Yeah,
Yeah,
are you ready,
yeah.
guys?
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. I'll hug you. Sorry. This was unexpected. Honestly, this was unexpected. I appreciate that.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. And honestly, I think we all today was very meaningful. I've been in many pitch nights, and I think I've enjoyed this one the most. First of all, because very well prepared founders. And when you have very well prepared founders, it's hard to win. So thank you for competing. And I think, as you said, we're so connected with the purposes. I'm really excited to connect with everybody who works in edu space, because one thing that I've learned, there is enough space for everyone. Instead of competing, we can work together. Thank you.
Beautifully said. Thank you so much. Maybe someone can take a picture of all of us together, and the winner is And the winner is you come here and you stay here. There you go. Hey, congratulations. And just to remind you of the of all amazing prizes. So one more. Okay, let's do one more picture, guys. Very risky. Amazing. To remind you, what you have won is a ticket to San Francisco for a conference. There's also a bunch of other goodie bags that also all the startups that applied is going to receive. We have a Google Indonesia as a partner, Google Cloud. So if you're eligible to whatever you need for the cloud, you're going to get up to $300,000 worth of Google Cloud credits. And also you're winning amazing lighthouse, 2 hours with full production, multi-cameras here in the studio where you can record your podcast or anything else you would like. And many other things that you're going to get in your goodie bag from our partners, digital goodie bag, I might say. Yeah, and of course, one session with us to support you and guide you to the San Francisco and the rest of the semifinals. So yeah, guys, would you all presenters like to come to the stage for a second? That would be amazing. And we just say bye to the rest of the world. Just try to squeeze in, and we're gonna take a picture. And
all of us, no?
I don't think we're gonna fit in. Yeah, I think just the presenters are here. Amazing. And we have some people online that presented, Bogdan and Eri. Okay. There. Yeah, and we're gonna say. Yeah. We're gonna say goodbye to everybody that's watching, everybody that's here in the audience. We're gonna do a crazy one at the end. Okay.
Hey, bye.
Woo. Yeah, follow us for more startupgrind.com, and thank you all for watching. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for pitching. Keep doing amazing job that you do. I'm so proud of all of you. Thank you to the Lighthouse. Thank you to the Google Indonesia and everybody else. Thank you, Drea.
Thank you, Pete.
Yeah.
And guys, don't forget to make friends, not contact. So now it's time for connecting deeply. We go downstairs to continue this meeting.